Good evening, parents, and good evening, the dignitaries, and most importantly, our chief guest of the evening, MP sir, and our guest of honor, Parthasarathi sir. I actually can't thank you enough, and probably my words will not do justice if all of us collectively not give you a standing ovation. Can I request my TANs to please give these two gentlemen, these two legends, a standing ovation and show them how TATWA honors their commitment and their best wishes for TATWA's growth. So big round of applause by all of us for both of them. Thank you so much. Please be seated. After such deliveries, I think there is nothing left to speak about. And it only leaves us with thoughts, bigger aspirations. And I have been a developer most of my career and then an executioner. So the way my mind works is when you have a target, when you have a problem to solve, I start building flowcharts. So it's something that has intuitively happened, and I think many of my peer TANs would also understand what I'm saying. हमको एक problem दे दो और क्या करना है बता दो, and then we start breaking that whole problem into smaller pieces. We like all our problem statements to be written down, our solutions very articulately put together, and put teams to execute them over a certain time frame with quality and with dedication. Hence, I believe this 22 years, we have solved billions and billions of challenges, billions and billions of solutions we have built. Not billions of solutions, but of course, transactionally, it would amount to such kind of a quantum. And all that has been achieved with some good work that we have done. And probably we have been doing something, of course, right, and hence we are in the elite 20% of the global companies around the world. And thank you, Partha sir, for bringing that up. And that boosts our entire team's confidence that we are one among them. Next, as our respected MP sir said, India is prevailing in the best times that the world could ever see. And young team members, this 3,000 plus young team members, are collectively forming this workforce, which is going to address the global requirement of solutions or global requirement of problem solving. And hence there is no doubt, in particularly my mind, in the flowchart way, in the aspirational way, or the philosophical way, that we will be there, we will be a billion-dollar company. And I'm sure it's going to happen much lesser than 10 years from today. So across last year, we announced this initiative that if we have to set a target post our 2 decades, let's be audacious, let's be ambitious. Let the world laugh about it. Let people talk about it, doesn't matter. Till our North Star is intact, till we know that to get there it is possible, we can do it. Hence, the last 1 year, we have spent time in terms of internalizing, forming the teams, breaking the whole thing down into multiple years and roadmaps, which will be there when we talk about TATWA 2.0. But honestly, it even took me to internalize that. And I believed we have been growing. So we would say that we are a growing company. But from now on, we have to be a scaling company. So what I exactly mean by these 2 words is growth is normally a unidirectional approach, means whatever you have done, you would add maybe 20%, 30% in that direction. But when you are setting up such ambitious targets, we would basically do scaling. And technically, scaling to all our developer minds, it is multi-dimensional. That means we have to take up more initiatives. We would be operating on multiple verticals. We will be operating in multiple geographies. If in 2023, we added 500 people to our workforce, in 2024, we have to at least add 1,000 people in our workforce, and in a much bigger talented scale, which is at a higher leverage. And when we say so, by all equation, I think to make our first 100 million, we should not take more than 4 to 5 years if we continue this growth rate of at least around 30 odd percent and plus, and we should be there. I can continue on this, but I leave you all with just one thing, that if we have reached so far, even that destination, we will get there. So with that, I would like to congratulate all the TANs who have made this thing possible, and all the TANs who would join us in the future. Watch out for us, guys. We are going to get you to work with us, and we will show the world a billion-dollar enterprise can be made out of Odisha, our Utkal Bhumi. And with that, I thank all my mentors, my parents, my founders, my co-founders. Ashkant, you have always been an inspirational guy. Smriti Madam, you have always been a wonderful, wonderful workmate. And with this, I also want to acknowledge that in the last 10 years, the expansion of team that has happened and the leaders that we have. Now, I should say that these leaders are building the organization. I would like to name the stars of that with a big round of applause from you guys. That's David, Vikram sir, Sambit, Nirmal, Shantanu, and many more. And with that, I would leave you with an entertaining evening to be enjoyed and wonderful food to be enjoyed. But as Partha sir said, that we have to wake up tomorrow morning with the TATWA 2.0 attitude. And I'm sure, sir, I can commit that you will see that difference, and will make very, very sincere efforts that the next time you are here, you would feel that difference, that at least few of the bitter medicines that you have prescribed us, we are consuming few of them and regularly consuming them. So with that, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.